Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Just give me 1 second. Going to start in about 2 minutes or less. So as soon as I see a couple people on, we will start. All right, anybody out there? I can't tell. Can you say something? We're going to start in 1 minute or less. I love the new Facebook algorithm. Can't see who's liking anything, can't see who shared anything. But you know, it means something to those guys, I guess. We'll start in just 1 second. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Good to see you. There's Beth and Kelly, or Lyra. Beth, Laura, Becca, Galadriel. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Thanks for coming. There's Sue. I'm gonna touch this thing, make sure it doesn't blow up. There's somebody up at the top that I cannot see who that is. But hi, everybody. Bless you for coming on. Okay, so I haven't been on since, I think it was December 8th. So it's been more than a month. It's been more than a month. There's Deb. Deb, I called you today. I don't know if you got that message. Yeah, no, long time no see on here anyway. I got really cold today, hence the hat, which I'm sure is going to get slung off in about 2 seconds once I get all warmed up. Pardon me with the cough. I've been sick for a while, but I really appreciate you coming. All I have left is this and a little bit of, yeah. So I have a lot of things to talk about, and it's on a bunch of pages. So forgive me if I can't find what I want to say. Spirit tells me, guidance tells me, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna clear a whole bunch. There's Diana. Oh, thank you. It's my hat from California. Okay. Oh, and my new shirt. See, and check this out. I haven't taken this Moldavite off since Missy gave it to me. It's right there on his third eye. And Moldavite, you either love it or you have to peel yourself off the ceiling if you haven't. If you're not used to Moldavite. For me, it's my perfect frequency, and it doesn't make me go, ah. But I was outside taking Christmas lights down today, and it was 11 degrees with the wind chill factor factored in, and I got really cold. Okay, so let me say what's up. And it has been a minute since I've seen you. There's Lisa. Good to see you guys. Okay, good. There's 10 or so people. We can start. So I've really missed coming on. And I really missed you guys, and there was a lot to do. I was super busy in December blowing my nose. Thought I blew my third eye out of my nose. But I was really just kind of kicked back, bringing in the everything that was coming in and doing what I normally do with my rocks and my grids and my Braino. And but I did miss everybody. Yeah, I did miss everybody. Oh yeah, I'm getting so much better. I am so good now. A lot of people sent me healing. Beth and Amaral every day, and Kathleen, and My good friends, everybody sent me a lot of healing. I put myself up on Hands of Light. Um, so it was just really important to go quiet for me personally. You may have gotten a little quieter. You may have not taken the time yet, and we'll do it. I don't know. It was important for me, and so I got that directed, uh, whatever you want to call it. It was totally directed. You could see that. I'm going to assist you in the beef up of the immune system if you want. We're going to do a bunch of coding today in a minute. I just want to say a few things. So let's see. It was sticky. That directed thing was sticky. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Did anybody get that? It was super sticky. Tom called it the BS airport flu as he traveled in December and brought it home. Thank you. And he's pretty much done. But it did make everybody tired. Did you guys know that? Oh, Virginia wore Moldavite yesterday. All right. So I've been playing with my rocks, right? I've been doing the grids. I've been watching the squirrels, right? Been watching Aloka and the monks. So I hope you guys saw Aloka reunite with the monks today. It was beautiful. You could tell those are his guys, and he looks like he loves that one the most. He looked really happy to see the one monk, and it's beautiful to see that benevolent, peaceful walk. If anybody hasn't noticed that occasionally people get all pissed off if you get all peaceful. You might have seen that. Yeah. Libyan desert glass. I like that stuff too. That stuff is awesome. And prophecy stone, that's pretty cool. It grows in the same place. So I wanted to tell you about what I've been seeing, because on the days I could get out, I went. It was really important to get out in nature. And if it wasn't like in the 20s or in the early 30s, I went the heck outside. And Tom and I, maybe about a month ago, we walked one of our regular little walks, and we saw this hawk. He was up in a tree so high that we could see him going down one way, crossing the other way, and coming up the other way. We could see him or her just sitting there peaceful. Maybe moving her head, maybe looking. Apex predator that she is. She doesn't, there it is. She was smooth and cool, looking at her grid, right? And we talked to her. I don't know if she could hear us. She basically gave us the side eye a little bit. And she was so still, just observing her domain. So different than the little peckers, the ones that are down on the, a little bit lower on the food chain, if you get what I'm saying. They're like, whoop, what? So I saw a cardinal today with its mouth open. I took a picture of it as a big bird's flying past. And you can see that cardinal just basically saying, get off my lawn. That's what it was saying. And it just made me bring some things into perspective about what's going on, about being constantly on guard, right? So 2 days ago when we were out, I saw 4 hawks. So I said, go Hawks. Maybe the only time you'll ever hear me say that. Yeah. Prosperity. Hawks are, for me personally, is prosperity. And I saw 4 of them hunting. If you see one with something in its mouth, big time prosperity. So I hope you guys can see. Oh, that would be so great. Irma. Hey, Irma. little props here, little props there. Okay. So we were cautioned to rest. I don't know if you guys did that. And take each day one day at a time. And so much happened. And we are different. Some of us labeled the feeling different as wrong or bad or whatever. And I would have to say, no, just try not to label much right now, because you could just be feeling different. Because there is a habit, because when I douse people's energy, I do it all day. Don't, everybody. What I'm seeing is people are open, but they can't tell. They can't tell that they're actually a little more steady, a little more open. They've dropped their story. Hey, Nick Montecalvo, love you. They've dropped their story. So what's left after the story? Because every time we got together, we would clear out that old tailbone. And I haven't met anybody that need the tailbone clear out maybe once or twice lately. They're saying my speed of something is low. I'm doing the best I can. Doing the best I can. So as soon as the human catches up to the fact that we went woo out and we did a lot when we were sleeping, okay? As soon as the human catches up and understands the story is different, so start looking around to see what is not true for you anymore that you desperately held on to. That was your story, right? We all did it. Every last one of us. Every last one. Hi, Wendy. So I tried to convince Tom it was spring on Sunday because it sure looked like that. And you know, in spring in the Pacific Northwest, this isn't spring, I know it's winter, but in the Pacific Northwest it might be 50 degrees. You can go out there just in your shirt, which I did the other day here when it was 50 something. And I said, oh dude, it's so beautiful out there. Look at the sky, it's wonderful. We opened the door with our coats on and everything. We went outside, hail like crazy. It was like that packing peanut hail, the little teeny stuff that's really dry, and it just kind of went, and it hailed the whole time we walked. Over 30 minutes around in that one little way we go. Yeah. So, you know, it's a surprise, and I'm talking about labeling, right? So sometimes what's in front of you looks a certain way, but it's different now. We can see and feel further. Can we trust our intuition in these days when there's so much competition for our attention? Oh, Kathleen, you made it. Very good. Very good. So if we can take a beat, come back to our heart, trust our own knowing, trust our knowing, and not the continual yapper, right, that's out there. The reminder I was thinking of today was when I tuned into a squirrel maybe last year. And I said, why are you eating the bird food? And I can hear them. I can hear animals and birds and everybody. And the squirrel said, oh, you don't have enough? Because we share. And I said, I have enough, little soul. I have enough. We share, don't we? We have enough to give, we share. And that is, it's time to share. It's time to help. Kathleen McCummings. Hail. Yes, hail. I have pictures of it. Oh my goodness. So tonight let's look at self-judgment and the fear of missing out, because that's what came in after some big stuff happened recently. It was hard to look at. And then it came in, that fear of missing out. What am I going to miss out if I'm not glued to the device? Then there was self-judgment all over the place. We're going to clear that. Remember, the path is walked day by day. And this year isn't here yet. 2026 isn't exactly here. Old Greg told us it was here on the 1st, and that's taxes. Okay, so maybe we're going to look at Asian New Year for timing and when the buds come up. So buds are already coming up. I mean, I have signs of spring, by golly, over here in Pennsylvania. So you guys, when I looked at you, let me see, where you at now? Okay, yeah, you're in the same position that you were earlier as a group. You're in the atom. That means it's like hitting 1, hitting 2, hitting 3. That just means you're holding on to a bunch of stuff and thinking. That's all it means. Okay, we're going to clear that out. Super easy. Okay, we're going to work on the immune system, because the fight for your immune system is happening, and it's also happening for your nervous system. So let's just clear that out. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm going to go back over. I can see some of your comments here. I'm going to go back over here. Yeah, New Year not here till 12/17, says Irma. That also, Irma too, I think I heard that there was going to be an eclipse, so that ought to be a hum freaking dinger on that day. In Oregon, my flowers are still flowering. Yeah, see, that's what would happen, Wendy, is back in the Pacific Northwest, my rose bushes would still be blooming. Yeah. It's not 2026 here. I'm feeling some of the 2025 year hanging on. Yeah. And I think really, let's just see. Is Eileen in 2025? Let's bust you out of that, dude. We're going to bust you into some New Year's, okay? What am I holding on to? I didn't know I was. Well, just hold on, okay? Because where's Nick? Nick, you're on the clock too. Just hold on, because we're gonna help. Okay, So we're going to do some journeys like we've done before, and all you just need to do is just close your eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read something that I wrote for new people, because there will be new people seeing this because it goes far and wide, allegedly. Farce Book doesn't let you know where it's going anymore, so allegedly it's going somewhere. So this is what I said the other day to my new friends at Karma Club. I said, these codes arrived in 2019. Their numbers have grown to 161 currently. Thank you to Mr. Beckman, bless his little pea picking heart. He made it because Spirit said, hey, best thing to do is get those puppies done by the end of the year. Well, that wasn't, it couldn't really happen because we didn't feel good. So he did them all by the second. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And so we're up to 161. The codes are universal. They have a job, a number. They're born through the association of my team. We'll use them tonight. And I met Mr. Tesla, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, the Arcturians, and Ascended Master Katumi. I was shown this modality that I have had within me for lifetimes. And I've met other people who've said every lifetime. So this was my job, one way or the other, every lifetime. So we balance, the codes balance your energy in 0 point with your heart and the sun. The codes are a spark born from the quantum field within me. I began to teach this class to add the codes to students' energetic fields in a Reiki-like way in 2021-ish. I think it might have been earlier than that, but I can't remember. And it doesn't matter. They've been floating around in me for a while. Now they can come out in other people. They hold the ability to do the classes themselves if they take part 1, 2, and 3 with me. So I've written a couple books on this modality, and Tom is the artist of the codes. Now they look the way they do because he likes pop art. So I was thinking today, they could have all been little cans of soup. He likes pop art, so this is what they look like. Okay, and this is the little card deck. I prefer to douse rather than do this because I have arthritis in my hands because I used to be a florist. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, I think that went pretty well. I think I said everything I needed to say. Now we're gonna do what I call page 1. So page 1 changes all the time, but your color is gonna be orange. You're just on orange, most of you. Some of us changed over this week because we did the class from last time. When I do a specific reading with each person, it's super specific for them. We're using the codes in the way that we can unlock whatever's going on with them. What we're doing with you guys today, and the difference between these free moments, the difference is, boop, I'm reading the collective. Okay, so I'm reading the collective of all of us, right? So here we go. We're going to do page 1. So all I ask you to do is keep your eyes closed from now on. So just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a few nice deep breaths and just relax. Hope you guys can still see me. I don't know what's going on with the computer. All right, very good. Now I'd like you to step out onto the sun disk. It's a flat crystal expanse, really, really big. It's round. I see these everywhere across the earth. So step out on yours because today it's orange. We start with page 1. We call in the elemental realm to 0 point. We humbly call to Creator. We call to our guides and guardians from all realms, guardians and ancestors. We're calling in all of yours and mine together. Thank you, Holy Ones. We call in nature, matter, means, and action. We call in the God sphere. What that is it holds your energy nice and steady. It's the golden columns of light, and it's going to go around everybody. The Stargate, that's pink. The enhanced violet ray, the violet flame. The blue light column. We're going to call to the great angel Mary for her aqua ray. We call the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, earth, air, fire, and water. We're going to send this month's codes that are for everybody. So everybody gets this code run. And here we go. 161, release self-judgment. 44, release looping. 41, release your power back to you. Number 104, purification. 106, lower frequencies. And that's a relief or a release too. And now think about standing on that grid, that beautiful sun disk. And imagine you have a golden orb of energy all around you. You can do it size of a small room. Now just ride that down under earth or send your cords down, whatever you believe in, to ground yourself the best you can. Everybody's got a way to do that. Just keeping your eyes nice and closed. Let them go down. Go down, go down. Please let them go down. There's no reason to open your eyes now at all. Keep your eyes closed. Okay? Get on down. You know, put your feet in the blue dirt. You might see the sun down there. You might see the magnetic core. You might think about all kinds of ways you could get down there. Sometimes I think, oh, I'm going to just use that round ball of light as an umbrella. Sometimes I think I'm just going to drop my grounding cord straight down below me from the room I'm in. Kind of depends. You might feel a light touch at your head by some of the guidance that are down there. You might feel a nice soft bit of fur under your hands. We'll talk about who all those guys are in a minute. Now, just as you felt that pull down below, you're going to feel a rise up now. You're going to ride that wave of golden light back up to your little feeties or on your disc, and then you're going to pull down that blue light from above all the way up to the cosmos and feel the release and return of the two colors. Gold coming up, blue coming down. Gold coming up, blue coming down. Just feel that pump action. Feels good. Feels good. Very good. Now I'm going to look at your energy. So everybody in the big group, even people who've opened their eyes when they weren't supposed to, keep your eyes closed. So body, mind, spirit, boo, down in the pits you go with your emotions, but we're going to fix that in just a minute. Now these are universal. So why do these codes help? They just actually are like a little offer to your system. And if your system's ready to do these things, they will. It's all about you. This is just like shining a light ahead of you. And if you're ready to walk ahead, you will. Seriously, that's what anybody's doing when they're sending stuff out. These are just universal light codes. We're going to find out, is there anything that's more than 106 needed? And sure there is. I'm going to round that up. And Holy Ones, working with Archangel Michael, out. Clear. Out. 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 And then I'm going to look to see if I got all of that. I'm going to look for dream killers, clear those off. Because everybody's thinking a little bit differently right now. You may haven't twigged to that yet, but you might be. You might think the dream is over, and it's not. We're going to wake up to the dream being nice and present in our life. It'll be different. It'll be beautiful. Okay? So let's just ask, do we clear everything? Anything to talk to, Holy Ones? Anything to send to Source? Do we do all the, okay, here we go, fire, ash, free. All right. Now, your energy's super big now, body, mind, spirit, emotions. We caught that back up. So just imagine some of that lower energy direct that was on you, causing you to feel that way. I'd like you to imagine that as you stand on your sun disk, think about having two nice big hefty bags full of stuff you're holding on to. This might be how you're helping somebody else. You're worried about somebody. Okay? This might be just really heavy energy that you're feeling that might have come from something else, maybe a somebody else. Just let those bags go. Unclench your hands. 1, 2. Let it go down. Let it go down. Let it go down. Disappear it. Done. Okay? Then what I'd ask you to do is think about your Earth star under your feet. Put your imagination down there on your Earth star. I see it as silver. Just think about staying grounded. We're going to do the abundance. Get back to where I was here. We're going to bring in some abundance. Keep your eyes closed. Number 34. Think about pink and gold. Pink and gold on your path. Lots of buckos on your path. Pretty crystals. That seems like it's an abundance to me. Okay. Number 35, the power path. 36, masculine, feminine balance. 37, heart mind. 38, prosperity. Now, code combos that keep you from being abundant in all things. We're going to release 52, fear. 75, malware. I'm going to work on the codex. 65, your third eye. And 79, shame, release. 90, the road. Every step is progress. Number 91, tower of the mind. 46, kaleidoscope mind. 49, weight of other people's judgment. Feel that overlay. Come on up, in that overlay in this case is a really super good bunch of pretty pink and gold light. That's a good kind of overlay to have. Just feel it come up, boopity 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 boop. You just start walking forward. You're going to walk forward on that path that looks a lot like the yellow brick road. Thank you, Holy One. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, very good. Keeping your eyes closed. Releasing now the emotions. We're releasing rigidity, conforming, held attention, stuck, mesmerized, blind, and over-focused. And it's a whole bunch of mesmerized. We're going to clear that now. North, south, east, west, 0-point field, all lifetimes, all timelines. Number 120, what trapped you? Back in your body. Clearing now rigidity. Okay, we did that. Sorry, I'm reading something else. Okay, number 147, the essence of your soul. Now think about standing in a small blue column of light.